And let me just tell you this. The Bible said it from the beginning, right? There is no wickedness like the wickedness of a woman. What's going on, y'all? Nick here, coming to you with another video. So I'm so glad to finally be back. We here, guys. We here. I've been gone for a while because we were celebrating the Feast of Tabernacles, me and the fam. But now that we're back, a lot has happened. And apparently the shit show continues. All right. So here we have Jada Pinkett Smith continuing to destroy her husband, Will Smith's career. All right. So let's just check this out.
There are so many surprising things in the book, but the thing that surprised me the most, that I actually had to reread it because I said, is this true?
Right.
Was that in 2016, you and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives.
Yes.
It was not a divorce on paper,
right,
but it was a divorce. So from the year 2016, which is 7 years ago now.
Yes.
Y'all have been apart.
Yeah.
Man, this woman is so annoying just to even see how she continually run this man's name to the proverbial ground. I mean, she can't even help but smile throughout the whole, dialogue with that other woman. But check this out, y'all. Jada Pinkett Smith is promoting a new book, right? So this is just a publicity stunt, as always, because when people don't have an actual credible career, they need to find a way to make themselves seem relevant. And let's just keep it a buck. Her career is not the best. Not that it was bad, but she ain't relevant. So what she needs to do is continually use Will Smith's name to market herself. So she's claiming that they have been separate since 2016, which is just so mind-boggling to me because, we saw in the Oscars, what was it, last year, that he said, keep my wife's name out your mouth. So, why would Will Smith call Jada Pinkett his wife if they were essentially divorced? This doesn't make any sense to me at all. But again, she needs to find a way to be relevant. And here's the thing, right? Like, even if this was true, it was clearly a secret. No one knew about this. But so why reveal it now? Unless, of course, like I said, she's just trying to find a way to monetize the whole situation. Nobody needs to be in your business. Truth be told, you would be sparing us all if you just kept this information to yourself. Nobody even cares. Nobody really even cares. And Jada Pinkett has always done Will Smith dirty. You can see videos like the next one I'm about to show you where it's like the man's soul is literally zapped from him. Check this out.
Esther Perel is coming to the table. She's going to be at the red table. Would you say she has been instrumental in you and I redefining our relationship?
I would say don't just start filming me without asking me.
Oh, my goodness.
If you could film me.
Esther, come help us again, please. I'm still dealing with foolishness.
Don't just...
Would you say that she helped us heal the hurts that we caused between one another?
My social media presence is my bread and butter, okay? So you can't just use me for social media and not, don't just start rolling. I'm standing in my house. Don't just start rolling.
Man, the sheer disrespect. I can't even imagine. Think about it, you guys. Could you imagine your significant other filming you without your permission, and you are literally making it very clear that you feel uncomfortable with the situation, and they continue to proceed filming you, and they make you look like a complete utter fool in your own home. You don't feel comfortable in your own house. How humiliating is this? And for you to promote this over all of social media. But mind you, that video was done after 2016, if I recall. I mean, why do you need to even associate yourself with Will? Why do you even ask him that question if you guys are
have been
separated, right? But you see, that was nothing compared to the infamous Red Table Talk, where Will Smith literally became a laughing stock. I mean, I'm sure you guys remember this.
You, during that time, launched into an interaction with August. What do you feel like you were looking for?
I just wanted to feel good. It had been so long since I felt good. And it was really a joy to just help heal somebody.
Yeah.
I think that has a lot to do with my codependency, which is another thing that I had to learn to break in this cycle. Just that idea of needing to fix and being drawn to people that need help, whether it's your health or whether it's your addictions. There's something about that childhood trauma that feels as though it can be fixed through fixing people.
Man, you guys, there's so much red flags in what she just said. For one, she mentioned that she just wanted to feel good again. You know, if you guys remember this, she actually called this, rather than calling it for what it is, which is her committing adultery, her cheating, she called it an entanglement. So it gets involved in this entanglement so she can feel good again, at the expense, apparently, of her husband, which apparently looks and feels like trash. But she wanted to feel good. So she sleeps with her son's friend. I mean, this boy was, we don't even know, maybe good 20, 30 years younger than her. So she sleeps with this young man so she can feel good again. And then this is what really gets me so pissed off. She then proceeds to say that, you know, she did this because she doesn't want, she needs to escape from her trying to heal broken people. So who is she referencing there? Is Will Smith that broken person? And you know I'm getting on Jada, but I would venture to say yes, Will Smith is broken. Will Smith is pretty broken. Because if you as a man can continually get disrespected by a woman such as Jada Pinkett. I mean, Will Smith, he had a very illustrious career. You know, he pretty much was on top. And he literally won a Grammy, right? Excuse me. He finally won an Oscar before the infamous slap that was heard around the world. He literally won the Oscar. So he was on top of his career, and you blew it all away for this woman. You see, fella, this is what you need to understand, right? You need to stop simping. Y'all really need to stop simping. You see, because the more and more you give to these women, the more they're going to just take, into the point where you are reduced to a piece of bread. Literally. You're going to be reduced to a piece of bread. And it's really sad to see someone who, by, you can say modern standards, he's pretty much a king. I mean, he has probably all the money in the world. He probably could go anywhere in the world. He probably could get anybody in the world. But he's here settling for this woman. And yes, I call it settling. He's settling for this woman who clearly continues to disrespect him. She has no respect for this man, and everyone knows it. And yet, she's leaving this man in literal tears over and over again in social media for the whole world to see. It's actually sad because this is the Fresh Prince. I'm sure if anybody grew up watching Will Smith, I mean, this was the dude that a lot of people probably looked up to, like, man, that's my boy. And for you to see Will Smith being reduced to this is very heart-wrenching. But then, here's what Jada continues to do. There's more, guys. And this is what makes this so cringe, right? You see, as you can see from the caption, it says Jada Pinkett Smith shares video of her and Tupac dancing / lip syncing to Will Smith's Fresh Prince hit single, Parents Just Don't Understand. Look, it is very clear that this woman, is infatuated with the ghost that is Tupac. And what's so crazy and cringe about this is that, Will Smith has openly admitted his jealousy of Tupac because he knew that he could never replace Tupac in the heart of Jada. So why would this woman being so devious and so hell-bent on just destroying this man, Will Smith, why would she post a video of her and Tupac dancing? And the icing on the cake is dancing while lip syncing to Will Smith's song? Like, do you know how cynical and deranged you need to be in order to come up with something like this? Again, Jada Pinkett is literally probably the worst wife ever. And I'm going to just tell you guys this, right? And let me just tell you this. The Bible said it from the beginning, right? There is no wickedness like the wickedness of a woman. I hope you guys can hear me, guys. With that being said, Nick over and out. The message sent. Jesus is King, y'all.